Hello and welcome. Today we'll be practicing a few rounds of sun salutation together, and this is the perfect practice to start your day. So let's begin by meeting at the top of our mat. You can have your feet together or you can have your feet at hip distance. Lift up all 10 toes, spread the toes nice and wide, bring the toes back down to the mat. Take a little softness through the knees, a slight tuck of the tailbone, and lift up through your heart space. You might try rolling the shoulders back and down, and then gently joining the palms in front of your heart. Perhaps you slightly bow the head towards the hands and shut down the eyes as we start to tune in with a gentle rhythm of breathing here. So breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And if you're familiar with the practice of Ujjayi breath, you can start to bring that into your practice here. That can be a lovely way to help us keep our rhythm through practice. Just a couple more rounds of breath here. And if you wanted to set an intention for practice today, or perhaps dedicate your practice to someone, now would be a really nice time to do that. Taking one more full breath where you are. And then let's begin. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, upward salute. Maybe you look to fingertips. Exhale, hinge from your hips as you fold all the way down into our first forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands lift to the shins, pull the heart forward, lengthening your spine. Exhale, bend the knees as much as you need to, walk the feet back. And for this first round, let's drop the knees to the floor, modified plank position. Take a deep breath in where you are, press the floor away with your hands. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows, hugging them into the body as you lower nice and slow down to the mat. We might need to shift the hands slightly here, bringing elbows underneath, elbows above wrists. And perhaps you touch your forehead to the mat. Roll the shoulders back and down, hug your elbows in. With an inhale, baby cobra, start to peel that chest away from the floor using the strength of your spine. Exhale, lower back down, tuck your toes, and then press back to downward dog. And you can always come via the knees as you make that transition here. Let's take a moment to spread the fingers out nice and wide, press down into the fingertips, and actively push the floor away with your hands so the hips move towards the back of the mat. Perhaps for this first round, it feels nice to bend your knees or take a little gentle movement, shifting hips from side to side. Still breathing lovely and deep in and out through the nose. We've got a couple more rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, rise to the toes, look forward towards your hands, and with your exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. That might be one big step, it might be lots of little steps. With an inhale, hands slide to the shins, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, relax belly to thighs as you release the head and neck. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, upward salute. Maybe you look to fingertips. Exhale, hands return to heart center, bringing it back in. That's one round. We're doing 4 more today. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, upward salute. Some of you might like to slightly lean back. Exhale, hinge from the hips as you fold your body over the thighs. Inhale, lift up halfway, ground into the feet, engage through the core. Exhale, hands find the mat, step your feet back, high plank pose. Let's just take a moment to pause here. You might bring your knees to the floor as we did on the previous round. Take a deep breath in. Some of you might shift those shoulders slightly forward of the wrists. And then exhale, bend the elbows as you lower with that upper body strength here. Release the tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra, or if your spine feels ready, press into the hands, come a little higher. Exhale, tuck your toes, press your hips back, downward facing dog. So we spend a little bit of time in downward dog. An opportunity to turn that awareness and attention inwards. And just remembering that this practice is not about achieving anything, but instead of showing up for what is here today. What do you feel as you take this position? If the backs of the legs are feeling tight, bend the knees, let the spine lengthen. And if you're starting to feel a bit more open through the back of the legs, press the thighs back and see if you can gently draw the heels towards the earth. On your next inhale, rise to the toes, look to the hands. Exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting up halfway, flat back. Exhale, belly to thighs as you release down, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, upward salute. Maybe you look up. Exhale, bring those hands down the center line, meeting at heart center. We've got 3 to go. Inhale, arms reaching up high, slight back bend if it feels good. Exhale, dive down nice and slow. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, squeeze the armpits. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant hands, step your feet back, high plank pose. Take a breath in, maybe you shift that weight slightly forward. Exhale, with control, you lower down. Some of you might come all the way to the floor, some might hover. And then inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. See how it feels for you. Exhale, roll over the toes, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. And again, we pause and we stay. And we bring our awareness and attention into the body. Maybe you close down your eyes. Maybe you notice a slight increase in the beating of your heart. A slight increase in the temperature of your body. And can you notice where you feel breath in your body? Can you feel the expansion of the belly with the inhale? And that drawing in of navel towards spine as you exhale. One more full breath here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Inhale, rise to the toes, look to the hands. Exhale, you could step or you could hop those feet forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, relax the body down, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, upward salute. Exhale, Anjali Mudra as those hands return to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive the body down, Uttanasana, release head and neck. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, step it back, plank pose. Take a breath in, strong through your plank. Exhale, lower down with that upper body strength, Chaturanga or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift those hips up and back. Spread your fingers nice and wide, press down into your fingertips. See if you can soften the elbows, soften the shoulders, and imagine you're trying to shine the armpits towards the heart. A slight external rotation of shoulders here. Can you relax the muscles in the back of the neck? Just let the head hang. And maybe you're looking back to toes, knees, or even thighs. Couple more deep rounds of breath here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Inhale, rise to the toes, look forward. Exhale, step or hop those feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, relax down, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Last round here. Inhale, arms sweep up high, slight back bend if you wish. Exhale, fold your way down like a moving meditation. Inhale, lift up halfway, maybe fingertips stay on the floor this time. Exhale, step your feet back, and maybe we can try lowering on that same exhale this time. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, you choose. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can always travel through the knees. So last downward dog of the practice here. And how much can we get out of every single breath? Is there an opportunity to press a little deeper into the hands? To press the thighs back, to press the heels down, to feel that perfect balance between strength and flexibility in our body. And it's always this balancing act, never completely still, but there's always movement flowing of the breath, of the muscles of the body. On your next inhale, rise to the toes, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, maybe fingertips stay on the earth. Exhale, relax the body towards the thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, upward salute. Exhale, hands return to heart center, and as you do that, maybe you close down your eyes. And you just bring that awareness and attention into the body. And you notice how you feel. Even a short practice can be incredibly powerful, especially if we do it with full awareness. How is your body feeling? How is your breath feeling? If the eyes are closed, blink them open. As you inhale, let's sweep those arms to the sky, upward salute. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, pull that heart forward. And this time, let the hands plant down, walk the feet back, and drop your knees to the floor. Big toes can join, hips to heels. And then slowly releasing into child's pose by letting the forehead come and touch the floor. And so a moment here to allow the body to soften. You can even bend the elbows. Allow the elbows, the shoulders and the wrists to soften. And a moment of surrender. And then when you're ready to, you can start to gently bring yourself into a kneeling position. And then we'll swing the legs out in front and we'll make our way into a seat. And if you're comfortable sitting on the floor, then that's great. But if you prefer to sit on a chair or a cushion or a bolster, feel free to grab those things that you need. We're going to end our practice today just with a short meditation to help us set up for our day. So allowing the hands to rest comfortably, allowing the spine to feel tall but not uptight. Soften the shoulders, relax the muscles of the face, and if you're comfortable with it, gently close down your eyes. And I just want you to bring your awareness and attention for a moment or two to the movement of the breath in the belly. And as you just settle into a lovely relaxed breathing pattern, allow me to guide you through a short visualization. So as we look ahead to the day that is coming, I want you to imagine that you're walking through the day as if everything went exactly as you wished. And as you do this, just consider for a moment or two, what quality is it that you would like to take into your day? Is it patience? Is it courage? Is it determination? Is it kindness? And as we just visualize ourselves walking through the day, doing all the things that we need to do, but taking that quality with us so that we can show up in the best way possible. And knowing that even if things don't go exactly as we plan, that we have all the tools within us to make this a great day, to make this an amazing day. And I just want you to imagine now getting to the end of your day and feeling a real sense of contentment, of peace, of knowing that you did all that you could today to show up in the best way possible. And so with that final thought, maybe you allow a little smile to come onto your lips. You could bring the palms together in front of your heart and gently bow the head down towards your hands. And as we bring this class to an end today, I hope that you can step into your day with confidence, with courage, and with peace. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.